This week we're giving away one of our Blue Ridge Overland Gear soft shackles. Stick around to the end of the episode to figure out how you can win this soft shackle right here.
Welcome back to the Bonfire, guys. It is good to have you along. All right, so what did we do last week, Dean?
So last week we kind of wrapped up the first part of our radio video session thing.
The whole series?
Yeah, the whole shebang with a Q&A, and this is, again, questions we got from you, our viewers, people on Facebook, people on Instagram. We even reached out to Reddit on the Overlanding section there to get some questions from the community, and we kind of like compiled a list of about 10 frequently asked questions, kind of banged through those. So if you haven't already seen that video, check out our YouTube channel for that video right there. It's some really good information.
Another thing that is new is on our website, blueridgeoverlandgear.com. Because we've had some of the products out of stock while we're catching up on other things, we just turned on the ability to get notified when things are back in stock. So if there's something that you've been interested in, now if you go to that product page, there's going to be a notify me when back in stock. Put in your email, and then as soon as we turn that on, you'll get an email in your inbox. So.
Yep, the other way you can do it too is there's also the wish list. So you can add products to your wish list, and whenever things in your wish list become available, you'll get a notification too. So you don't have to have it in both, but if you do have a wish list or you share that wish list with somebody else, when it does become available, you can get a notification that way. So everybody that keeps calling me, asking me if and when things are gonna come back in stock, feel free to call. I mean, hit number 4. We'll talk about your feelings. You know, we got Sasquatch, he'll answer the phone sometimes. All right, so it's been a rough year, CT, for events. Do we have anything new and exciting to report?
Are you tired of being cooped up in the house due to the coronavirus? Then we have a solution for you. The Quarantine Breakout Expedition from Blue Ridge Overland Gear and Fury Training Concepts. This August 28th to 30th, stretch your legs, experience the breathtaking Blue Ridge Mountains, and learn to fight zombies while driving at high speeds down treacherous roads. The Quarantine Breakout Expedition. Adventure is the only way to survive. Brand new trip, the Quarantine Breakout Expedition. Our friend John Fury is putting this together. There's only 10 seats, and this one's only going to be $100. Future trips is going to be $200 per vehicle. This one's only $100, but link in the description or link in the bio if you're on Instagram, whatever may be. Go to our website. You should be able to find it. It's going to start here at a secret location in Bedford County and go for the weekend, exploring some trails and stuff in the mountain backwoods. So
yeah, should be a good time.
Should be a good time coming up here at the end of the month. Also, this Friday is the Midwest Overland Festival. We mentioned that briefly last week, so we're excited for other brand new events coming out this year. If
you go to that event, please take some photos, share them with us. You know, let us know how it was. We know your thoughts and everything. So again, and that goes for any event, anytime. Like if you guys go out and do something cool, please don't hesitate to share your stories with us. We like it, and we might even feature it. And share them with the community. You know, put out a blog post and stuff so other people get to learn about cool events happening. So now comes one of my favorite parts of our segments, and that is reading your comments. Last week, we hit you with a super heavy topic that caused all kinds of discussions, and that was, what is the best way to make your coffee while camping, and why are they all better than CT's instant coffee? I didn't get a single one of you coming to my rescue on the Starbucks instant coffee, so shame on all of you in the comments. So. I got very well roasted, I can say. No pun intended. Sure. Pun very much intended. Bill Reynolds on Facebook said, shaken, not stirred. Into a French press and then add hot water, your choice of freshly ground coffee and heavy whipping cream, choice of sweetener or flavors, and then shake vigorously, press and pour and drink. That's a new one for me. French press, I totally get. I have one, but I've never shaken. It's like a James Bond thing, shaken, not stirred, but I don't get it. Well, also he put the cream into the French press. Super weird. I don't know. So Daniel Hull on Instagram said, Blue Ridge Overland Gear, specifically CT, percolator or bust, best coffee in nature or at home on the stove. percolators are a little bulky, but they have some small compact ones now. So
Yeah. Jim Langford Photography on Instagram said, the best coffee is in my mug and not all over my rig, preferably hot.
Coffee is not a fashion accessory. Catherine Blake on Facebook said, instant coffee, barfing emoji face. That was it. I mean, yes.
Cade Williams on YouTube said, I like to think of myself on the trails as a cowboy, but with more modern equipment. And one thing should never change. Cowboy coffee is the only way to go.
Yeah, that's a different breed of person to drink cowboy
Never
coffee.
actually done cowboy coffee. I'm thinking about that movie where they just put the beans, they didn't even grind them, and then water.
Brian on YouTube said, it doesn't matter how you make it as long as it has a heavy pour of bourbon. Know what I mean, Dean?
Norse Falconer on YouTube said, the best way to make coffee on the trail is boil water and drop in a tea bag. Tea?
I'm a tea guy. Honestly, I'm not a coffee guy. Coffee and I don't get along, so totally get you on the tea.
I feel like y'all are picking sides here, Dean.
Okay. Emily on YouTube said, the proper way to make hot bean water on the trail is to not to and crack open a Red Bull and when I'm too lazy for tea.
All right, so I went in and counted. I tallied all of the votes. So coming in at number 3, we have percolators with 6 votes. 6 votes.
Coming in a strong and bitter number 2 is Cowboy Coffee with 7 votes.
And then squeezing ahead into number 1 is French Press with 9 votes. That is y'all's favorite way to make coffee on the trail.
Honorary mention though, Trey, who is one of our regulars here, local, always comes down to the shop. He shows up at a lot of events. He has a Keurig K-Cup machine in the back of his Land Rover, but he wasn't the only one. That's what surprised me.
Yeah.
There were about 1 or 2 other people that mentioned K-Cups, and I forget who it was, but somebody mentioned like a travel K-Cup thing. So if you can drop a link to that, please share that with the community because I thought that was kind of a neat idea. All right, CT, you tallied all the votes. You went through and read all the comments. Who did Dr. Sasquatch randomly select as this week's winner?
All right, so thank you, Dr. Sasquatch. The winner is Chris Van Osdal on YouTube. I'm pretty sure instant coffee is why evil has spread over the planet. Just saying. All right, I admit it, I was wrong. Instant coffee is a no-go. Fine, I admit it. You've made a convert.
Rooftop Tent Rally. Anybody coming to the Rooftop Tent Rally, we're going to indoctrinate CT into cowboy coffee. We're going to skip percolators. We're going to skip French presses. We're going to take CT from instant coffee to cowboy coffee. I'll get a camera.
I need to grow some more hair on my chest.
All right, so this week we're giving away a soft shackle. These things are really cool. If you haven't used them before, soft shackles are great. This one is actually rated at 17,600 pounds.
Which blew my mind.
Yeah, this is great. These things are, they come from the maritime industry. These are actually made by a company called Cheryl Tree, which is an arborist. So again, high quality. It's got a nice little pull tab here. So CT, how can somebody win this soft shackle right here?
Thank you, Dean. I'm glad you asked. So in honor of the Quarantine Breakout Expedition, we want to know, so of all the movies you've seen, all the great apocalypse movies, what was the best apocalypse vehicle for overlanding? Could be a TV show, could be a movie. Bonus points if you send us a picture, but let us know in the comments down below your favorite apocalypse vehicle from movies and TV. I'm super excited for this one.
I'm also going to throw something else out there, a little teaser. If you can DM me the 3 sources of the vehicles in the Quarantine Breakout graphic, okay? If you can tell me which 3 movies those 3 vehicles came from,
special prize for you.
The first couple people, I will send you a patch.
Yes.
All right? And I might actually send you a couple patches. But it's got to be DM'd, so you can't go and read someone else's comments. So DM or email or send a messenger squirrel, call me, text me, whichever. But if you can tell me the 3 sources of the vehicles in the Quarantine Breakout graphic, there's a patch for it in it.
All right, I think that is wrapping up our show here. What do we got coming down the pipe next week?
Next week, we have a walk-around video of a Gladiator. Rodney Dewson had a Gladiator for a short while, but we did a walk-around video of it. So check out how that thing was kitted out. Very, very cool vehicle. It's got a lot of broad gear in it, of course.
I'm glad you guys could join us around our campfire again this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm CT.
I'm Dean.
We'll see you again next week. Same Brog time.
Same Brog channel.
Out.